That's better. Hello, hi, I have a face, also, it is hot. I'd like it to stop being hot, but unfortunately that's not gonna be a thing. Also, let me move this phone away from here. I don't accidentally duck myself, because I don't need that in my life. Hello. Hopefully you guys are having a great Tuesday. I honestly almost forgot what day of the week it was. Well, to some degree. At least I can't say I didn't have everything open before I got started. But yes, anybody wondering? Yeah, I'm changed the schedule just a wee bit, so starting and ending a half hour later than what I normally do. But that's mainly because I feel like I'm shouting a wee bit. That's better. Mainly because I realize I've been starting like a bit late lately. Like, I typically start 12:30, and I figure, you know, you guys understand, but it's like, I like being on time to start my streams, and it's just been like almost chronically, hey, I'm here like 15 minutes later, and I don't like it, so that's a thing. I'm hoping this bit of a half-hour leeway should help in that. And hopefully, you know, help alleviate that being an issue, but that's more of a, it bothers me rather than it bothers anybody else sort of thing. I'm just picky like that. Also, let's make this, let's do this thing so it doesn't vibrate at me. Putting the watch on Do Not Disturb. So any emails or anything like that will hopefully not bother me during the entirety of the stream. Although, I also need to make sure these headphones aren't connected to my phone. They like to do that. And I'll cut off the computer sound. That happens. Yep. That is why I do that. Yeah, so, name of the game, it's been a while, but we're doing actually a little bit of Chainmail to get started for today. Mostly will still be the TDF flu spinning, but I wanted to do something else because I figured yeah. It's like, if I say such and such time, I plan for it being such and such time. Well, like, I figured, you know, people would be, you know, alright if I show up a little bit late here and there, but it's like, feels like it's been a little too chronic for my liking, so I figured this little tweak should help things. But also, hi! How you doing? How goes your Tuesday? It sucks, we're back in, it's gonna be hell today, so for the next couple of days actually, so that's fun. I think the feels like yeah, I mean, yes, I know it's not gonna be perfect all the time, like, lateness will happen, but I'd rather not be, you know, to the point that it's like your starting time is suggestion rather than, you know, a typical farm start time. I mean, heck, the ending time is, like, questionary sometimes, so it's Tuesday. Fair! Hopefully you didn't get bombarded with all the fireworks and the stuff and things. Like we did. Especially on the 4th. It was terrible and I hated it. Alright, also, my hair is dry already and I barely got started. Also, I love today is when the bot was like, hey, you need to log back in all the stuff and things. Like, really? You could have done that when I had a day off and it wouldn't have mattered? No, continue? Oh. Oh, that sucks. Sorry. That would bother me to no end. I'm very cranky, to put it mildly. When I don't sleep. It is not a thing I enjoy. Although I imagine most people don't enjoy it. Although at the same time, at least it'll give you more hours to do stuff, but yeah, no, sleep is important. Yeah, sorry you've not been getting it. Let me flip over to the crafts here. There you go. Okay, that looks a little fuzzy to my liking. Like, right in here. I think I might want to... I want to zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, it feels a little bit fuzzy. Happy stream. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is a mood. Chainmail, thank you. I am still, like, relatively a noob at it. Most of the stuff I got gifted. I mean, I've had to stock up on some rings and, you know, I've had to upgrade pliers. But most of the stuff I got is stuff other people are getting rid of. Also, that one. I think this is the one I got chipped. Got weirdly broken. But yeah, eventually this will be a dice bag. When I get to the end of this. I've been doing this and so many other things. Speaking of, I had to go cancel some labels I had. And then I'm probably going to go print new ones because stupid mail people who were supposed to ring the doorbell on Saturday did not ring the doorbell. Because whenever I send stuff out, I basically have them pick it up. But I've had an annoying experience where something I put in the mail basically got stolen out of the postage box, and I was just like, nope, I will not be doing that again. Someone's picking this up so I can see with my own 2 eyes. And someone has picked it up. Plus, you know, the mailboxes basically have been being converted to, like, you know, paper mail, so, like, you know, just envelopes. So I probably can't even use that anymore, and it's annoying. Very much annoying. Although, luckily the thing that got stolen that time, I could make a duplicate out of. But yeah, I'm just very annoyed. I put it in there to ring the doorbell so I can get the stuff picked up. This was the same day I was showing off the stuff that I'd gotten from, We Crochet? Yeah. So, that happened. Also, why is that showing on there? Okay, there we go. A little preview window for when you have your mouse hovering over stuff was showing on there. Even though the mouse wasn't directly hovering over it. Which is weird. By making a... Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. Like, over a Dremel and then they cut it. And trim the... Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, I get what you mean. Like, after a while, I do have to, you know, stop doing it because it's one of those things. It makes your hands very, very annoyed after a while, unfortunately. So, can't do it for, like, seriously long periods, like, say, you know, a couple hours and then I just take a break. Ah, okay. Fair. That is fair. So if you can't hold it steady, you can't get a clean cut. Which would mess up the rings and then basically make that a whole lot of work for no reason. So that is perfectly fair reason. My hands are not always the steadiest either, so if I try that, that probably wouldn't work. Offending pineapple! That was a I hope you're having a good Tuesday, and that is interesting. as a pun. It took me a second to realize you meant, and I was like, am I reading what I think I'm reading? Alright, but how are you, and thank you for the pun? Also, I like your name, Avenging Pineapple. Sounds like it should be a... what's-its-face? Anti-hero. There we go. My brain could not conjure up the word anti-hero of some kind. Like the Punisher, just with fruit. Sounds like there's a... I would think so. Cute. I'm pretty sure Pineapple is fine as being a dork. So, why are we like this? Move this down just a smidge. Okay, why are you not? There we go. That was not making the sound. Let's see. I have it on my phone, but basically the thing I'm doing is making a dice bag, but I'm doing the, you know, the Euro 4-on-1. And like striping it with other colors. So basically, once I get this like long enough as I would like, I'm gonna, you know, cinch it together, like seam it together up here, and then basically go and decrease down to the bottom. I thought, yeah, it's a 4-in-1, nothing fancy. Blah blah blah. Where is it? Although actually I could pull out my computer since I was doing it from there. Let's see. Is that not? Okay, because I think I had messed around with that. That's probably why. Search engine. Stripes are... eh. Honestly, instead of adding the basic color, you're just, you know, go with one of the many colors I've got hanging out here. So, not terribly. I honestly thought maybe, like, I have more, but those are, like, the main ones I have. I have, like, a couple more. Because when I had stocked up earlier, or not late last year, I had some colors in that came in, like, the mixed bag that I was like, I don't have these colors. So, they're going in there. Although, I think this shifted a little bit because I see a couple of rings that are not that color. In the wrong thing, so I think when I picked it up, it probably shifted just a little bit. Yeah, I like having color options. Although, next time I'm gonna have to probably get some dark green. If I had thought about it, I would have probably gotten more of the dark green instead of the purple. If I had gotten some more of these plain ones, a bit of this purple and a bit of orange, because I didn't have a ton of that, this orange here, but I forgot I didn't have a ton of the dark green hanging out here. So, that's a thing. Although it's not like I'd keep a ton of this, like, at most it's gonna be like 2 ounces of one. That's the most that thing can hold. So I don't need a ridiculous amount. And where are we? Here we go. Once I get through this area, I'm gonna have to make sure all of them are closed enough. Oh, yeah. More colors never hurt. Okay, come on. There we are. Okay, yeah, that looks like one I'll need to get at closing. It feels slightly... Enjoy your lurk! Hopefully you can feel more awake. Also, that's weird. The bot is on. I know the bot is on because I've had to log into it. Hello, bot. That's weird. Yeah, it's not even saying that it's online. That is really, really strange. The bot should be online. Let's see. Bot, Discord, Streamlabs. That is really, really strange. Okay, disconnect, connect. Disconnect, connect, because I logged back in, so it should be saying successfully connected. Yes, but why are you still offline? That is my question right here. Okay, that updated who's there, but still says it's offline. What the hell is wrong with you today, bot? Let's see, is there an update I need to do? I didn't see anything when I got in, so I don't think I need to update, so that's weird. I might have to turn it off and turn it back on. Which, that can wait till the break. But yeah, that is strange. Oh, you speak now. Hi, bot. There it is. Now it's saying it's live. Jesus. What is your deal today, bot? I think it must have heard me telling you guys I was gonna turn it off and back on again. And got terrified. Good. There we go. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've done chainmail. Also... Yeah, it does look like it's alright enough. But I worry it's like a little bit fuzzy on the edges. Oh, and I didn't get you on there. And then... we're almost done with this section. I'm gonna check if any one of these needs to be shut a little bit more properly. Which I'm still not 100% good at, but I'm certainly better than when I first started. Although, after not doing it for like a month or so, my hands... not a month or so, 3 months actually. My Notice my hands slip a little bit more, and it's kind of obnoxious. Although, it's gonna happen anyway that your hands slip. Regardless. Also... Okay. That's what it is. Okay, Discord. Thank you for the information I didn't need to worry about till later. Okay, thanks. Also, other than... Although that one looks... Hold on. Okay. That must have gotten on his fingernails. I was like, the hell is that? Alright. But yes, other than the annoyance of fireworks, not terribly eventful 4th of July weekend. Didn't really go anywhere. Which that was perfectly fine by me. We don't really do that anyway, so that works out pretty well as far as I'm concerned. Let's just say, you know, the past year and so has made me very reluctant to trust, you know, being in spaces with people nearby for like any period of time. Come on, how about I actually do the thing and not have my hand start shaking? Thank you. I had started working on this, which is at least something. Also,
Mama.
What do I know? I said, what do I know? I left Mom in the living room. Probably outside in the backyard. Come on. There you go. Alright, am I opening it? Okay, cool. I just said that. Yes, I said she might have been in the backyard. The last place I saw was in the chair in the living room. Nope. Sorry. Normally I would mute my mic, but I forgot also having my hands full of chainmail stuff. Makes me forget that I have to go put that down in order to mute the mic when I'm talking to my family. Let's see. Is this one? No, it's slightly open. So I can use that. And then... There we go. There we go. Okay, that finishes that little strip there. I forget. I was thinking about adding a bit of the light green, but I'm not sure if I have... Yeah, I definitely don't have enough of that light green to warrant me adding it onto here like so. What color? think if this were smaller, that would probably work out, but given the size, it's not gonna work. Which is a shame, because it's a nice light green. And I just dropped a ring. I'll hopefully be able to find that later. I could add a bit of this brown, because that should be enough for this, because this strip is like about 8 inches long. And add the blue, if I have enough of that blue, that is. I could just add one more row of this, which is really good that I restocked on this. This is used quite a bit. Or I could try out some of these square gold ones, because I never get to try these gold ones. Yeah, so I haven't used these square gold ones terribly much on anything. Also, that means I'll have to open that a little bit more. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna check if that needs... any one of these guys need to be... closed better. Because I pre-closed a bunch of them before I did this, which makes it a little bit faster to get through. I just sometimes am lazy and don't do that. So... is a thing. Alright. Hello. Okay, that feels alright enough. Usually can tell a little bit better by feeling to see if, you know, you have any open ones. Because sometimes they look closed enough, but if you run your hands along it, you can definitely tell a bit better if they're open or closed. Okay, that's better. Alright. Oh, I need a second. Yeah. Derp. Which, just note, these gold ones are square, too. So I like the look of these square ones. They're really, really neat. In comparison to the regular round ones. The only thing obviously being that the size is not exactly the same, because these are square. There we go. Come on. There we go. Actually, let me just pre-open a couple of these guys. Oh, also a thing, I am quite... That's not how I wanted to phrase that. I'm in the midst of putting together stream channel points, so I'm gonna probably make that a thing. I'm just in the midst of deciding what I wanna do in regards to... what's its face? Things you guys should redeem, which I have a couple, but I want to see about... maybe adding a thing or two, I am not sure. But yeah, since that's a thing I don't really have to rush about, it will get here when it gets here. Okay, why not? Hello? There we go. Wondering why that wouldn't close. I think I was a little too close. why it was not closing. There we go. Also, I'm wondering if these would probably work well enough for a helm weave. Probably. Alright, I put a little too much pressure on that and it shifted this table, which I very much do not want because that is a thing. Oh, also, Jane, if you happen to be hanging around, I have no clue if you are. I know you said you didn't want any yellow, but I imagine yellow and gold are two different things. So I wondered if you would be opposed to this. I should have thought of that. I know she said no orange or yellow, but that was about it. Let's put guys over here. I don't lose any of them off the edge of this thing. Because that would not be fun. Okay, I imagine yellow and gold are two different things. But obviously would rather have the approval. So actually, let me leave this side alone for now. I'm like add a stripe more of this here. Down there. That or maybe add some blue. I'm not sure. I have not used any of the sapphire blue either. I'd rather have this color separating it first. So is this blue or is that black? Why is it always so hard to tell? Because it's a really deep... Nope. That was definitely black. I know the blue can't be that dark. Also, probably after I take my first break, I am probably going to switch to floof spinning for the rest of the stream. I really just wanted to do at least, a little bit of Chainmail on stream, because it has been quite a while since I've gotten to do so. I'm going to need a little bit more if I'm going to go the other side. Okay, why are you okay, cool. Like, why are you not closing? Oh, so even though I don't do this terribly much on stream, I do, make stuff out of chainmail. Mostly stitch markers, which I have some I need to send out. I was hoping to get them sent out by... Oh, hi, plane. As I was saying, I was hoping to get that sent out before the 4th of July. Or at least, before mail for like the next 2 days was not going to be a thing. But the mail carrier people are like, we're just not going to follow your instructions. Cool? It was not cool. It's just kind of annoying when I have to Come on. Yeah, it kind of just irks me when I have to cancel and then reprint labels, because, you know, the printed labels only last for like a couple of days at most, depending on where you're printing it from. I tend to print mine from PayPal, which it only lasts for like, say, 3-4 days, like at max. The Pirate Bay probably lasts a wee bit longer, but and I get the same prices. Also, the printing, sometimes I haven't gotten used to it, so I sometimes forget that I should make it a certain size. So that's a thing too. Oh, okay, there. Ah, okay, that's why it's like... That was looking very weird. If I put that on the wrong side. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you shifting like this? Why? I was doing this perfectly fine, and then you want to be an asshole. Oh, okay. I think I has it now. There. Finally. Also, anybody new who hangs out here, swear words do exist here. Just as a reminder. Even though I don't use them terribly much. Do not be shocked when one flies out of my mouth, which is why we have a mature goddamn rating. For the most part. I like having that leeway. Come on, there we go. I'm definitely gonna need some more water. Plus, I'm more than likely gonna probably need to turn on the AC later. Ah, that's why. Yeah. Okay, so that bit's fine. It's just I didn't pull it through here, too. That's gonna make it very, very annoying. If I don't fix that now. So, let me just open you back up. And get this to do what I want. I thought I was going smoothly, and now that I'm trying to do something, it's like, nah. There. Ha! Although, let me not gloat until I actually have this thing closed. Whoops, and that slipped. Luckily, these don't scratch up that badly. Although, if I'd thought about it, I'd use the steel ones I have. Because I have a bunch of steel in these size, but it's a bit of work to get them open, especially considering I haven't done this in a while. It's going to be a bit more work to get them open, which... These are the larger steel ones that I have, which these aren't so bad to get open, like normal rings, because this is a 6.0 AR, so these aren't that bad to get open. But you can certainly feel a bit more resistance than what you would with, say, these, which pretty much almost all of these are anodized aluminum. So basically, it's like bending tinfoil in the ease of it. Come on, I need you to not do that. But going up the sides like this, it's always a little bit weird in comparison to once you get it established. It's not so bad. Also, I know I have a couple of those I need to actually close. They're coming off there because those aren't fully closed, but I will probably get at that later. Imagine that will get a wee bit tedious. There. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. Do, 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 do. Although the only reason I'm kind of glad I didn't use the steel with this, it would certainly make this a wee bit heavier compared to anodized aluminum. Okay, why are we doing that? Very much not need you flopping out of there. Thank you. Ooh, and that's the terribly much at it. Okay, not really. Just by like a little thing right there. That's one of those. It hopefully shouldn't be that visible. If that scratched that up really bad, I probably would take that off. There we go. It bothers me when I accidentally scratch up rings, and again, my hands are slipping a little bit more because it's been a while since I've consistently done this, so... Okay, also now that I got this bit set, this should be fine. It's gonna take me a little while to get all the way up to here, the end of this strip. Also, you're not going through both of these rings like you're supposed to. Yes, you're going through that one, but I need you to go through that ring underneath there. Thank you. Also, I realized I didn't mention, this eventually is gonna be a prize for Chainmail, who I was asking if she was around before. Presume she's not, which that is totally fine. That or lurking, which I try not to call people out of lurk. But yeah, eventually will be a dice bag sending out to her. I'm hoping if I can do this maybe end of next week. We'll see. Do 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 do. Oh, all right. Probably a couple more rings and then I'm gonna take my first break, which that happened quickly. Again, rings are not the thing that I am the fastest on. Not that you need to be Speedy Gonzalez or whatever. I certainly don't like taking all day long on something. Ugh. Also, I feel my hands starting to be slightly annoyed. I definitely need to get a stretch in. Because I was doing this a bit earlier. Because I had done this whole bit right here, so these 2 lines here and here. So, it's not the first I've been doing it today. Jane! Hello! Speaking of, yes or no to the gold bit that I have here? I realize you don't want yellow, so I was like, wait a minute, but I figured gold should be fine, but I just want your opinion. Also, how are you? How is Tuesday so far? I'm actually gonna take a break pretty soon, like another minute or 2. Oh, gold is okay. I figured. I just wanted to be sure. Nice. I'm probably, once I get back from break, doing my spinning for today. Because I've been basically just doing a bit of this morning. Make any progress? Although, any progress is progress, so... that is definitely good. Oh. These close properly. That's better. Well, I didn't hear it do the thing. So I might have to look at that again sometime later. Ooh, nice. That was fast. Basically, with the floof, whenever I finish spinning the BFL singles, I am probably going to start playing the tease water because I want to give it a little bit of time to let it hang out for a little bit. Uh-oh. That just... okay, no, I didn't lose it. I thought it pinged out of there. That is a thing that happens. I lose my grip. How about you please go through? I would really love that. No. Okay. There. That's better. Also, that is really cool that you got 2 braids of that, so that means you're gonna have a lot of yarn in that, since it's merino and silk, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay. Yeah, I feel my hands being a wee bit cranky. Actually, let me put these over to the side. So, I'm gonna take my first break for today. We're gonna switch up to spinning, Depending on how I feel, I might come back to this later. More than likely, I'm just gonna stick with the floof spinning for the rest of today, and you know, I actually remembered my foot pedal this time, so I'll be a little bit more hands-free in that regard. But yeah, certainly, definitely, you know, grab some water or some tea or whatever the case may be. While I take this break, should be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, and see you guys soon. Where is I'm going? Also, if you'd like to play the Plinko game, which is going to be on this Be Right Back screen right here, do exclamation point to here. Oh, okay. Well, we landed in the same place. That would probably forebode my luck for today, I guess. But yes, hi. How goes? If I missed your answer. Oh. It's annoyingly hot. The feels like is gonna get to 100. Also, I remembered to plug in the foot pedal this time, so I can stop and start as I would like. Also, as you can see, I'm a bit farther than where I was the last time I was spinning on this. Batt. I just wanted to do chainmail for a wee bit. It's basically been almost all. Thank you, although those are actually like normal size. Well, normal-ish, depending on what you work with. But yeah. It was rings. I might pop back to that in a little bit. I could always spin some more later. If I feel like it. Because yeah, I have much tinier rings, which... yeah, as you can see, these are a lot tinier, so I'm trying not to skim my hand with that thing spinning. I felt it brush against my hand slightly. I was not fully successful in that. Yeah, chainmail is one of the things I don't get to do on stream as terribly often, but I like to do it when I can. Also, today I seem to be dropping a bit of frames. Not a ton right now, but a wee bit of frames. But also with chainmail, that tends to be a little bit hard on my hands after a while, because, you know, gripping the pliers makes sure the rings actually do what they're supposed to do, and so on. So, that's a thing. That's one of those things I can't do a ton of. I think it's been like quite a while since I've done it on stream, like maybe even like I'd say wager 4 or 5 months, maybe? I can't remember. I sometimes do the stitch markers on stream. I haven't done that in quite a bit, I would wager. But yeah, the thing I was working on was a chainmail dice bag. Although I was basically doing it's flat and then gonna seam up the sides. Like, you know, if you do, like, say, a product flat and then you, like, sew it together to make it in the round. Basically stuff like that, except I would have to, like, decrease once that's done to get the bottom the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Ooh, ow. My hand hit the thing. Although that was more surprise than, you know, it hurt. Alright, Let's move this forward a little bit. But I'm really having fun spinning this floof. Come on. Draft a little bit. I'm trying to not do this my usual thinness, and it's like only mildly a success. I'll probably see what this looks like once it's eventually plied. But I do want to apply the other stuff I was spinning before this first, so I'm gonna have to probably do a chain ply thing with that and then see how that goes. Which that I suspect is probably going to be like a light fingering, given how thin I was spinning it. Okay, no worries. This I'm actually trying to be a little bit thicker than what I normally spin, like not terribly much. Like I'm hoping this will spin into a sport, like more than likely, but it's not gonna probably be successful because my hand muscle memory, I tend to spin for like about sock weight when it comes to a 3-ply. So, more than likely not that successful. Like, if I had the Nano, which I have the Nano with me, but I had to get a replacement drive band because the one that I had on the wheel that was sitting here these past couple of months apparently dried up because, you know, sitting here in the sun in this exact same position for 3 months will do that to you. So, yeah, I had to go buy some from Amazon. Which the ones that I initially bought were the wrong size, which they refunded me. But now I have ones that are useless to me because, you know, it doesn't even fit the larger wheel. It's bigger than the ones for the larger wheel too, this one. So those are useless. I might just give those to my dad because he might have some, you know, use for them. So yeah, I'm waiting for the actual ones, which should be here tomorrow. But yeah, I am in love with the colors in this one. Jane, you really did pick a really nice floof for me to spin. This stuff tends to spin actually a little bit thicker though, that's the thing. Although this stuff is certainly spinning a wee bit thin. But most of the time when I spin BFL, it tends to spin like a thick fingering weight. But I do want to spin like, you know, sport weight stuff or even DK at some point. Come on. But my hands always just want to draft as thin as possible, and it's like, that's not what we're aiming for. Can we stop doing that? The answer is no. Also, I should watch when I need to move the hook, which is probably about now. But yeah, with my attempt to spin thicker, this braid is actually moving a wee bit faster, which is certainly a good thing. I honestly would have loved this to be a DK weight, just because. I have a pattern. I'm spinning. Aw. That's not a color I keep a ton of. I like having colorful stuff. Although, again, this I got gifted by Chainmail for my birthday last year. And I had it hanging about because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. But, yeah, this could be a shawl or a cowl. Depends on how much yardage I'm going to get out of this. For one. But yeah, more than likely probably a cowl. Because I like the idea of the stripiness. Plus, I have a shawl on the needles that I need to, eventually, actually, finish. And that one has, like, partially hand-spun, part yarn that I won. Mr. Art Brands. Which was also on my birthday. And I think that was last year as well. If not last year, if not the year before. Although I don't think it's been that long since I've had that shawl and the needles. But I'm pretty sure it's last year. Just last year's a giant black hole. Be nice to learn from. Those costs rather get a bunch of different kind of fiber to be fair. So natural fiber? Radar. Fair. I never did that. I just like having the colorful stuff. But that totally makes sense. To not get invested, in the color. And, see how everything spins. Because, everything spins differently. And depends on what you're looking for. Ooh. I have not spun Shetland, but I have spun all the rest of those. Corriedale, that was actually one of the first things I spin, although I kind of want to mess with the stuff I've spun. I haven't plied some of it. It's just sitting there. On my... Ooh! Tiny Turkish! Those tiny Turkishes are really portable and really, really nice. I don't need another Turkish, because I have two Turkish spindles from Turtlemade. There we go. I can speak and say words. It's great. But yeah, BFL is actually what I'm spinning right now. And this is actually really, really nice. Rembo Yulet. I always forget how you say it, but that I really like. You can say words. Ooh, nice. BFL tends to spin a little bit thicker for the most part than compared to some of the other floof. But I feel like it does have like a long-ish staple compared to, I've heard Rambouillet. Yeah. It's French, if I remember, which is why my pronunciation is weird, because I know, like, almost no French. Parlez-vous français? That's about it. Although I don't think they really roll their R's. So, that part I'm probably mistaken. Anyway. But yeah, Shetland I have, like, no experience in, but the rest of them I do. Corriedale is definitely more for, like, if you want something that you don't care how abrasive it is. Because it's not as soft as Merino. Merino is like, baby skin soft. Although it doesn't have a bit of strength to it. I remember that one. Although there's like a couple of different versions that have it the different way. Something about Brother John pops in my head and I'm like, Also, I should be watching if I need to move this. This is what happens. I just spin and I'm just like, oh, and it's like, you might want to move the hook maybe. And I indeed do again. Oh, not a threaded shaka, threaded shaka. That's the other way I've heard it said. Also, I turned the speed instead of pressing the foot pedal. I've gotten used to not doing with the foot pedal now, which is not helpful. So don't let me turn that down just a smidge. It's going a little bit too fast. Although that's also... Oh, okay. I think they're like... I think the tunes are somewhat similar to my, like, very, very, very limited French knowledge. So, they have the that's probably why. That is probably why. Dun, 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 dun. I have not thought of that in years, and now I'm just like, oh hi, thing that I somehow remember. Even though I have no real need to remember it, they are pretty different. Okay, fair. There. Okay, yeah, let me just spin just a little bit more. I was going a little bit too slow. My liking. And a little bit more, and I'll need to move the hook again. I don't have terribly much language knowledge, I imagine. Let's see. I mean, I did Chinese in college. Although Chinese was actually the first language I learned. Then they switched to Spanish the year after that, and it threw me for a loop. Spanish, it was like, meh. Never really got that interested in it, personally. And yeah, no alphabet. But I honestly spoke that a lot better than I wrote it. Probably not too much to hold a conversation, but Ceradon! Also, you and Sock Wizard has similarly green names, so this is gonna be interesting. Yep. I was doing Chainmail stuff and then switched to my TDF spinning, and yeah, I figured you meant Floof. You're fine. How goes? I saw you in Girl November's chat. I was lurking a lot. I had stuff I needed to get done, so I had to go and do the things. Thank you for the host! Makes it hard for... yeah. Which are... yeah. Especially when they're similar things, but it's like... the dialect, there's... not dialect, tones. There's 4 different tones you have in there. So if you say something in a different tone, it could change the meaning of what you're saying, you know, completely. And basically mess with your sentence. How's that knitting more of the... ooh! I've been meaning to ask how's that going. I know it's really long. I remembered you'd have gotten a bit of the ways away on getting that done. Also, yeah, gonna be hot here today too. It feels like it's gonna be 100, so I think that's what, 27 or 28 Celsius? If my conversion is correct, something like that. I know it's like the mid-20s. Over halfway. Yay! To keep it manageable. Yeah. You do not want to be covered in that. In this heat. Also, I should have moved my hook a while ago. I literally said before, like 5 minutes. Like, hey, I should move my hook soon. Also me. Just keep spinning forever. It's fine. I'm trying to keep my bobbin as even as possible, although in the end, it's not gonna mess up the yarn. Although the stuff is probably a wee bit inconsistent, because I'm trying to spin thicker, and it's hard to allow my brain to do that. I wanna... Yay! But it feels like, yep, that's about-ish where we are here. Wait until the evening, but I do have to boo! But yeah, evening, especially once, you know, closer to sunset, that should, you know, alleviate things at least a little bit. But I'm sorry you're dealing with this. I hate it. I think we're getting thunderstorms later today. Now that reminds me. I think that's like maybe 5 or 6. My best guess. Alrighty! Enjoy thwacking. I just put... Oh, man. Do you guys have AC? I hope so? Also, I might have to check on something, so give me a second. No AC. No! I mean, the fans can help, but after a while, AC tends to be like, you know, the better alternative. To put it. But I know not everybody can have AC, because AC is treated like a luxury rather than, you know, a necessity. I guess I'm already, be right back. Myself. Where's the be right back thing? There we are. Shouldn't take me long, like, probably 5 minutes. Just having some water. There we go. But look, you can see I haven't pulled it apart, although I probably should. I'd rather keep it together like this. I kind of want to keep the color changes intact, or else I'd be cutting it into pieces to make it a lot more manageable. Oh, how about I don't do that and actually, you know, use the damn foot pedal? That'd be great. I was turning the knob and I was like, oh yeah, foot pedal exists. Oop. Yep, sorry about that. Had to check on a thing. But luckily everything's fine. Also, I have stuff to do tomorrow, but I'm hoping to be able to get back here on time for stream, given I've changed my stream time by just a half hour, so starting and ending a half hour later than what I normally am on. Yay! Really have fun. That is really soft, but at the same time, I think they have like a shorter staple fiber, so you're probably gonna need to keep a little bit of an eye on it. Just see if I like it. Yeah. I figured that's what you meant, but yeah. It has a little bit of a shorter staple. So just beware of that. Also, a little bit more. People seem, yeah. It's really nice for socks, but when it comes to merino, you need some nylon because it's, given the shorter fiber staple, it's not that strong and can come apart quickly if it doesn't have something like, say, silk or nylon to hold it together. I think BFL is like a little bit longer of a staple. I would have to check my tablet, but my tablet's off right now. They have the Fleece and Fiber source book on my Kindle. So that's a thing. Oops, why did I do that? But yeah, honestly, like a lot of things, that just comes down to preference. But I spun some merino with some silk, and it's pretty nice. That's what's at least part of what's going on with my shawl. Although, you know, silk needs a lot more twist. Which is mostly why I tend not to spin with silk too often, although I have 2 braids that have some silk in there. I honestly can't wait to use with this wheel, given it has enough speed that it won't take as long to spin it than it did with the Nano. Which that'll definitely be sock yarn. This is the 6, so the electric eel wheel 6. I have the Nano, which is a lot smaller. The tensioning system's a little bit different. Well, a bit different, because on the Nano it doesn't have, you know, the spring and turning tension. It's like a bit of elastic, honestly, for this side for the tension. Plus, you know, no foot pedal, but mostly the same. You can change the twist. That's a switch rather than the button that they have here, and speed knob. Also, my Nano is purple. The Nano came with color options. Well, 2 color options. Literally just the black and the purple. The 6 didn't come with any options. It was literally just this, which I don't mind. Honestly, I've been spinning for what? 2 years, almost 3. Yeah, this fall would probably make it 3. Oh, I am still learning the stuff and things. Also, let's get that a little bit faster. But yeah, this is certainly for if you want to spin. I've been spinning. Oh! Oh yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that during Sock Madness. I was gonna literally say Tour de Fleece, and I'm like, no, this is Tour de Fleece. Please don't get your events mixed up. Ugh. But yeah, there's certainly stuff I still want to spin. There's certainly some fibers I have not gotten to yet. But you know, the fancier stuff tends to be a wee bit more pricey. I already have... Yeah, I have 2 Turkish spindles and 2 wheels. So that's about it. In the buying stuff to spin department. Unless, you know, like I give a Turkish spindle away. Although I don't foresee that happening, honestly. Oh, I need to change that. Oops. I knew I forgot something. That's a little bot blurb about the schedule, which is now incorrect because I changed my times. Because I'm a doofus. I forgot to do that. Oh well. Also, yeah, that needs to get moved. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're almost up to a bit of blue again, as you can probably see. Not that terribly far from a bit of blue. Come on. Yeah, merino is like really... Should I? You can if you want to, you don't need to. I mean, it's certainly a good skill. Maybe next time. Oh, yeah. That's a thing, but I never really do it. I like just getting the singles done and then doing my plying. Like, even on my Turkish. I like having the chains for, you know, if you're gonna chain ply, be very, very long. Because, you know, less chains, less weak points. Because where you start a chain is a weak point in the yarn. You want, you know, as least as possible when it comes to those. Oops. Side at the... yeah. That is also a thing. And I said, nice! Yeah, that's, for the moment, my preferred, ply method, but I do want to see about doing a 3-ply, which is why I need to get the drive band for the wheel here. And I don't know why I did that. I literally could have just messed up my finger. This thing is spinning. I didn't make... yeah, that's one of those things you kind of have to practice at. Also, if you have, like, twists near the end of where you're starting that chain, it makes it a little bit difficult to get it to do the thing how you want it to. But that's more of, you know, you gotta practice to get that better. As is with most skills, so, yeah. You just gotta practice. But yeah, I honestly like having my chains like a couple of feet long if I can do it. Also, chain plying is certainly a good way to like keep colors separate. So like you see with this, if you chain ply, you can keep your colors separate and, you know, have some stripy yarn, which is how I've made like at least 2 of my yarns, both of the BFL nylon blends that I have. So, yeah, chain ply is certainly a good method to learn. I don't have to work. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, in, you know, future. Since I know you're doing like solid one color. Or I presume at least, you know. Yeah, spindle spinning definitely. Chain plying is probably the way to go. The wheel allows for more options. Yeah, but you can definitely have like something to hold your yarn on, like say wind it around. If you happen to have a couple of empty toilet paper, cardboard rolls, stuff like that. Or you can cake them too. If you happen to have a ball winder, you can always just cake the singles and then go from there. But yeah, I think I have some yarn I'm spinning on my spindle right now. Turkish spindle, which is not... Oh, yeah. That sounds like a very much an eventful thing. You would have to keep it in something like a box to prevent them from all rolling around like that, because I imagine they just went everywhere. To put it mildly. Come on. Alright, also I should be looking at this. Probably need to move this hook soon. Also, that's a bit of veg matter. This has had like a little bits here and there of veg matter. Ah, okay. Tiny, okay. I was thinking more like, you know, like an ounce or two. That's probably what I was thinking of, yeah. Imagine that would be a bit more haphazard. If that's the proper term. Yeah, probably more haphazard and fiddly. I wanted to try out my new spindles. Ah! A little bit and new spindle implied them. Nice. That is certainly a way to go about it, and... oh, okay. I thought I broke the yarn for a second. Never mind. The yarn is fine. Awesome. Also, probably about break time. I want to see if I can get to where I need to move the hook before I do so. Which shouldn't take me terribly long. Actually, yeah, that's about where I'd want to be. Maybe like a little bit more. Celia, hello! How are you? I'm actually going to take a break, but I'll be here for like another hour, but let me just get to where I want to move this hook, and then I will take my break. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good July 4th weekend. And hope that your Tuesday's going well. Not bad. Annoyingly hot again today. Which I knew it was coming. But I hate it. I hate it. It's supposed to feel like 100, so that's gonna be fun. The AC is definitely going on later. Yeah, Merino is a lovely floof to spin. But yeah, I am spinning some fiber. Specifically, this is Blueface Leicester. for Tour de Fleece casual floof spinning competition that is going on until the 18th. So another 12 days. Yeah, another 12 days. Which one of my goals is to spin every day, which I try to do. Which so far it's been so good. Yesterday was a rest day. So I basically worked on other stuff. Yeah, I'd definitely be happy to tell you more about spinning. What team? I'm just on the Twitch team, which is hanging out in the Discord. Because that's the easiest. Plus the most convenient, given I have Discord on both my laptop and my phone, so it works out the simplest when it comes to posting. Alright, and let's stop this, move this over, and I am gonna go take my break, have some water, and stretch a little bit. Although, yeah, I think this shirt might be the reason I'm sweating a bit too, but I wanted to wear this shirt, it's comfy. But yeah, back in 5 to 10 minutes, chat about spinning and, spin more of the floof for the rest of the stream. Totally feel free to play the Plinko game. Also, when did I move that? Must have moved that accidentally. There we go. And hello, hi, I have a face again. Also, let's not keep my damn phone right there. Oh, okay. Spinning, you could basically turn this into yarn, which, let me go find a finished thing. Although my only finished thing is acrylic, currently. Hello. So basically you can turn a floof into singles, which you ply into yarn that I can use for whatever you want to use it for. Like, say if you like a certain fiber, like, merino, or Leicester, or Corriedale, Teeswater. There's a whole bunch, but it depends on, what you like it for, and you don't like the... Depending on what you want it for, is what you choose. That's how you... Yeah, pretty much. Although this, I'm not responsible for the colors, because I don't dye the yarn. I'm creative. Hello! Yeah, so like a blend. So say if you want something with a little bit of strength to it but really soft, you can have merino, which is really soft, and have like, say, silk or nylon. So yay! Join us! Also, let me fix this. Oops. That's coming apart slightly. Let's not do that. Top of this is coming apart. Yes, there's also plant fibers too, so like, if you want plastic. Yeah, this is plastic floof, because this is acrylic. This is 100% acrylic. I have 3 more braids of acrylic, and also bought more, homespun. Which, if you're familiar with Lion Brand homespun, you can take that apart and spin it into fiber. Which I've done that. Because basically, you can, if I have the end, I have no idea where the end is. Yeah, I actually have a little bit of the thing where I got the control card. It has a bit of pearl in there. Yeah, rose. I haven't seen pineapple, but pineapple, but I've heard of mint too. Banana, soybean too. There's like a ton out there. So like, especially if you have like allergies to certain fibers, this allows you to have yarn like in a variety of fibers that might not be commercially sold, but you can spin it yourself to, do whatever creative pursuits that you would like. So stuff like that. Also, I'm still like slightly a noob at spinning. So if I don't have, don't have the answers, you could certainly ask Nikiana. She also spins with too. Which you don't need a wheel to spin. I like having wheels. But you can also spin on a Turkish spindle or a variety of spindles. There are a ton. There are support spindles, so like you have a little dish and you just like spin on there. But honestly, if you ever want to get started, it's usually better to go with a spindle rather than like, jumping onto just a straight wheel. I do have a Discord. If you want an invite, just give me a second and I will grab the link. I don't have a live link available to prevent idiots being in there, although I've not really had an issue with like anybody being an idiot in the Discord. I just like, preemptively avoid that because I've seen that happen. I will whisper you the link. There should be about I have sent you the link in there. But there you go. No problem. Yeah, we have a bunch of things to talk about. Troll in the... Harry Potter. Only if J.K. Rowling was not such an asshole. But, we won't get into that. Yeah, this stuff... this came out of a Batt, so there are different ways you can have your fiber arranged. Typically, they have it in this form, which is, a braid like this, which, I partially spun. That, too, you can make one. And start a spindle floof. Yeah, that's actually how I got started. I got a top spindle with, what's its face? A bit of, I think it was acrylic they actually gave me, although acrylic, is not the easiest to get started with, because acrylic is a little bit slippery, so... Probably firework because someone is stupid. No, that is not thunder, because the sky is still clear. If you go for electric eel wheel nano, that's 110 plus shipping, so call it like 118, give or take. But yeah, I feel like you definitely should, if you ever get into it, like, go for a spindle of whatever kind. Yeah, I have a nano too. I'm just waiting for a drive band because the one that I have in there, because it was hanging out here back home, it dried out, so it is useless to me. And I don't have any more. Yeah, for a complete newbie, yeah, you definitely want to try like a spindle of some kind first and then graduate to a wheel, because the wheel has a bit of a learning curve. And if you want to be able to get the basics, like, drafting and all that stuff, it's easier to get it done on a spindle. Yeah, it's relatively inexpensive. The list is long. This is why I say, variety caster of way too many things. I do way too much. So, I feel you on that. I'm not allowed any more stuff. Like, personally, I'm not allowed. I mean, I can stock up stuff I need for crafts, but I'm trying not to get into any more actual crafts. So, I understand. Completely. Most of my... Same. Knit, crochet, spinning, weaving. I have a frame loom, like a small frame loom. Chainmail, which I was working on earlier. Not this specifically, but I was working on chainmail. These are tinier rings. But yeah, fiber arts, you can just keep going. It's crazy. I'm building up. That is fair. If it uses the yarn, That's certainly there. But I'm like trying to avoid any additional drafts anytime soon. Also, depending on if I get tired of this, I might spin the one that came out of the Batt. But not biting. Fine. Duets. Fine. Weaving. I actually paint a tiny bit. I have some paint. I paint like just a smidge. Nothing serious. I love it. Thank you. Not responsible for the dye. Chainmail actually bought me this braid for my birthday last year. And I've just gotten around to spinning it because I was spinning other stuff. This is full-on BFL Edgewood Garden Studios, which they have an Etsy. They're in Washington State, so over on the West Coast, and they have some really, really pretty fibers. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go through what I have currently. Thank you. I have stuff I need to ply. And also there are like at least 4 more braids. This is not including the acrylic braids that I have 3 of. Got into knitting. Oh no. Yeah. It happens. It's like, oh look, a thing. And it's like, no. No more things. Don't need any more things. But yeah, I have some watercolor pencils. Those I got gifted. The chainmail stuff I mostly got gifted. I've upgraded, like, the pliers and, you know, restuck slightly on, you know, the rings when I need to. But, yes, that is not as costly as it could have been. Bubbles and Me Craft? Okay, I think I'm reading that correctly. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Oh, also I forgot to say, actually, we're like, that puts us, I think, 7 follows away from hitting 900? Yeah, 7. I forgot we were that close to 900, which is kind of crazy to me. Ooh, those are some fancy stuff, but now I'm in the crochet. Yeah, I have not bought those. I know of those, but those are like... Those are like wee bit out of the price range. Plus, the watercolor pencils I got gifted are... Van Gogh? Yeah, the Van Gogh ones, which are a pretty penny, so yeah, I'm just like with those right now. Whenever those like run short, I'm probably just gonna buy Arteza because I tend to like their stuff well enough. It's inexpensive. It's not like the best thing alive, but those are yeah. The person that gifted me those, Liz Freckled Fireworks. I think she had done like art stuff like a couple of years ago, and like had those around. And she was like, you might want these. And I was like, okay. So yeah. I looked those up and I was like, oh dear god, those are so much money. Like, art supplies just be trying to take you to the cleaners sometimes. That's ridiculous. Pearlescent? Yeah, I think you need an S in there, but I know what you mean. Pearlescents are really, really pretty. I'm sweating. Ugh. Feel gross. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are like absolutely gorgeous. And certainly worth the price. Also, oh, I turned it. Yeah, I turned this. Instead of, I have a foot pedal, but I keep turning this because when I'm off stream, I tend to sit in my bed and yeah, remember, I had bought gouache the other day, Arteza gouache, and it all comes in tubes. Because I like having my stuff in tubes, so, you know, all the colors don't get messed up like you would with a palette to some degree. But yeah, as in art supplies, that is like the last art supplies I'm gonna buy anytime soon. Also, I have some acrylic paints, which, let's see. I'm repurposing this thing as a... Whoops, how about you don't do that? Repurposing this as a thing for stitch markers. It came off in a little bit places, but I'm like probably gonna like paint a little bit of a night skyish sort of thing on there. But I'm probably gonna have to like spray a fixative spray to keep it on here, because I literally like I noticed a little thing and like this whole chunk came off and I was so annoyed. I can paint it over that, it's fine. That's one of those. It took a little while to get it dry, so it was one of those, are you kidding me? Also, I think it might be because of the heat too. The heat and humidity is probably not doing it any favors. Because that's the thing with certain art supplies, depending on the weather, it might not cooperate. Oh, also, I'd gotten some, you know those ohu, however you say it, those... alcohol markers. I got those, but I didn't get a ton. I got like the 24 set. Like the smallest set they have. Just to try them out. I haven't gotten to use them terribly much. But I do enjoy them, but I knew going in that they weren't gonna have like a ton of light colors. I got some trying it. Fair. That is totally fair. I know they're not a thing for everybody. Plus, especially if you want lighter colors, although they have a pastel set now. If you want, like, just hints of color sometimes, Copics usually is a better way to go, but Copic are pricey. Veggie! Thank you for the resub! Hello! Thank you for those 3 months. I am gonna actually... Let's get this. And there we go. How goes? I saw you popped into Girl November's chat, so I thought you might pop in here. How are you doing? How is your Tuesday so far? Let me get you written down here. I have not worked on any sub-squares, so this adds to my forever list of how many goddamn squares I need to get done. But, you know. I really wish those assholes would stop throwing off fireworks in the middle of the day. How are you doing? Also, what color you want for your sub-square? Although, let me actually spin the sub-wheel like I'm supposed to. You know. There we go. And... there we go. Alright, that got you 1,000 floof. Blue, maybe. Okay. I was wondering. I wasn't sure if you meant the blue on my wheel and... or you wanted a blue sub-square. Oh, awesome. It's going. Fair enough. Alright, but I seriously do appreciate that resub. Thank you very much. Especially now that, you know, Twitch is kind of, like, deciding to stop doing the ads for bits thing, it looks like. Because they've been trying to get this whole, like, participate in ads things for bits for the streamer to go off, so that's been annoying. But let me give you those, floof, which is stream currency you can use for giveaways and things of that like. Where is the currency? There it is. It's usually hard to find sometimes. Veggie! It's a good thing I can type names into this. It would take forever to find people. Edit. There. Awesome. Alright, there you go. You have your floof total as accurate as I can get it. And now it's gonna be back to the spinning. Yeah, after this color, I might just switch over to what I'm spinning on the spindle, which is not TDF spinning, but I like playing around with that. I don't know. I might or I might not. We'll see. But yeah, that's more of a casual spin because that is like a conglomerate of stuff I have in there. That's been yay, Burst Marino. Sock Wizard got a bit of a sample pack. Is that that's probably the proper way to put it. A sample pack of different fibers, specifically different wools to try. Which, it probably would have been a smart idea for me to do something like that when I first got started. 4 ounce. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, my brain thought sample pack because you got some of each, but yeah, 4 ounces each is a lot. 4 ounces is what a braid is. So, you have a lot of each to get through. But it's certainly a learning experience to get that, you know, all figured out. Also, when it comes to thwacking for the thing, sorry, I want it to adjust this a little bit so you can actually somewhat see my hands. Although, let's, whoops, hi, say hello to my carpet. Yeah, I want to at least see some of my hands, I forgot. Because the way I'm sitting and everything tends to relegate it to this corner, but it shouldn't be that terrible. I do the typical short draw, which there is also a long draw, but that's more of if you want like a more airy fiber, which you kind of don't want that for, you know, socks and such. To my knowledge. Spend $35 to get free shipping. Yeah, that free shipping. It's like, I could just put a little bit more in here. It'll be fine. Oh gosh. The loftier free shipping goals, it's just like, ugh, no, no thank you. I'm not spending nearly $100 to get free shipping. Try again, please. I can get 5 braids. Oh wow, that is really... where did you get this again? I think you told me the last time, but I forget. My brain says Paradise Fiber. But I might be mixing you up with someone else. Congratulations! Busy Bee. Okay, cool. Thank you. I figured I might have been getting you mixed up with someone else. Hence me asking. Also, what kind of fancy pants fiber is that? Isn't that... Yeah, that is why I will not spin white anytime soon. Spinning white floof would bore me to tears. I got my stuff. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Also, speaking of fiber, stuff I want to... Not spin, ply. Which... I had started on the Nano, so a bit of this is hanging out on Tiny Bobbin, which you could see the bobbin size difference between the Nano and this. Ooh, Fox Cashmere! And Rose. I have not spun with Rose, but Rose fiber sounds lovely. So, like, look. And the rest of it is on here. I suspect this is more than 2 ounces. I thought I had half a braid. on the small bobbin, but given how much it's filled up space-wise on here, I suspect now it's probably less than 2 ounces. Probably not by terribly much, but it's in the ooh, that sounds lovely. Also, you had mentioned stuff about curl. Hi. No, I didn't. Awesome. Hip string where I got my thing here. What you call it? Control card. This has like 15% pearl in it, which I suspect is probably the white bits hanging out in here. So this little floof nugget, this is less than an ounce if I'm not mistaken. And it's pretty. I have no idea what I'm gonna put this in, but this is probably gonna be like some sort of a scrap project of some kind. Maybe a shawl. I'll probably end up spinning it really thinly just because. It's not a lot of it, but it feels really nice. Alright, let's draft to leave it. So, oh yeah, because I hadn't drafted here. Bit of floof my. Ooh, that sounds really lovely. Mulberry silk. Same. It's one of those things that bring me so much joy. What? Hold on. Tea and coffee today. Then tell me it's okay to drink. Yes, just drink. I see you've been encouraged to drink water. I've basically just been drinking water the entire time. But yes. Yay! Everybody drink water. Water is helpful, especially during heat waves. I try to have not terribly much, you know, caffeinated stuff, especially when it gets stupid hot. Because, you know, when it gets dangerously hot, basically they're like, no sugar, alcoholic, or caffeinated beverages, because that tends to dehydrate you. I'm trying to, yeah, I actually put a little bit of flavoring in here. It's one of those, like, no sugar added flavorings in there, but normally I just have some water. Hello! Ooh, BFL and silk. That sounds lovely. I have not had BFL and silk together. Black merino to apply it with. Nice. Yeah, rainbow and black go stunning well together. Also, hi. How you doing? It's been a while. I recognize your name, but you've definitely been here before. Yep, back in April. How you doing? Yeah, rainbow and black is stunning, although spinning black sounds slightly like a nightmare. I have not spun, like, you know, just straight black. I usually have a good memory for people's names. So, I usually recognize when people, you know, go and come back. For the most part. Coffee or tea is usually enough water and liquid is still higher. Makes you have to... Fair. Sounds like... Yeah. Most rare braids are Polworth or Polworth silk. One is merino. Polworth is really, really squishy. I think one of the braids that I have hanging around here that I got gifted is Polworth in silk or something along those lines. It's like pink, which pink is not my favorite color, but I tolerate it. Hot to blend with the other fibers. We're only to put it with the... Yes! I have never blended, you know, fiber together. Like, I don't want to tempt myself to do, you know, another thing. I do too many things. Plus, I feel like blending fiber, at least on a blending board, is a lot of work. I mean, yes, I know drum carders exist, but drum carders are a lot of money. So... That's a thing. Oh, I just turned. Why would I do that? Also... Fair enough. Carding cloth? Not sure what that is. But yeah, you already have a drum carder. So that makes more sense. I know drum carders are quite a bit of money. The stuff you make a blending board. Ah, okay. I didn't realize. I've seen, like, the, you know, wooden ones, but I didn't realize it was, like, it had some cloth. Okay. Interesting. The more you learn. Setting me cloth and some comb to go with it for, ooh, 66 Canadian. Nice. It's like silicone or rubber. Okay, I imagine more silicone. The rubber dry rots after a while, so I imagine silicone more likely. At least that's my best guess. Garlic over, yeah. Stuff like that tends to cost you a pretty penny. So I am not shocked. As a blending board she made by buying... Ah! Stapling to some... Nice. That is certainly a good way to go about it and not have it cost you, you know, an arm and a leg. Less than... Yep. I have no idea, but I know it's like probably 100 or so. Which, if you can DIY stuff, it certainly helps you in the long run when it comes to crafts. Because sometimes it's unnecessary to buy, you know, the full price thing. Not always, but sometimes they're honestly just kind of out to get you price-wise. And you just, you know, MacGyver something that'll serve the same purpose and not gouge your eyes out price-wise. this is going a little bit slow. Let me... Oh. Also, I should be checking if I need to move the hook yet. I might soon. Also, what's playing right now? Oh, okay, it's still playing this. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one's nearly 3 hours. That would make sense. I was checking the music in my bot. And I forgot that one particular bit in the playlist is nearly the whole entire stream length. Oh, yeah, I should definitely move this. It's starting to do the thing. Yeah. Oh, so that's really thin. Oops. Oh well. I knew it was not going to be even trying to spin thicker, even though my hands, like, forever want to do 40 wraps per inch for singles. Ah, come on. Wait, actually. I got the normal one. I know you got the micro one, because I don't spin frog whiskers terribly often. Intentionally. So 40 wraps per inch is usually like the smallest I get. More bun buns! More bunny buns. There we go. That's better. Hello! How are you doing? Hopefully you are having a great Tuesday so far. I was about to call it Saturday and I don't know why. Never had normal cowboy. Yeah. I didn't have a control card before, so yeah. But I might play around with the idea of the control card. The micro control card in the future. Yeah, more bunny buns. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hope all is good. Is misbehaving. The first bobbin took up stuff wondering. Now it won't. Is the drive band on there properly? Also, you might want to adjust your tension. Because sometimes I tend to up my tension the more yarn I put in there. Oh, you have to readjust it. That's not, you know, being overly aggressive in pulling the yarn. Yeah, that too. You have to make sure that they're fully on there. If you don't push it, it'll be a little bit loose and make things a little bit weird. There we go. So yeah, I think once I'm done with this little pocket of blue color, I'm gonna switch for the last little bit of stream. I might go a little bit overtime. I am probably gonna spin on the Turkish spindle. That's not TDF loop, that's just casual spinning from me. I might do a little bit of that for fun. It's going pretty well. I mean, it's still gonna probably be about my usual weights in certain pockets, but it is really, really fun to spin. I have to make sure I draft a little bit, because this is a little more resistant if you don't draft compared to the tease water, but I knew that going in. spun this stuff before. Although I've just spun it with, nylon in it. But I really do love this and enjoy the colors. I really do appreciate you gifting to me. The hooks are the bands where it's supposed to... Yeah, that's what I was asking. The bands. If the drive band, the one in the front, to where the orifice is not right, it's gonna get really weird. Although, I argue sometimes the wheel can be temperamental. That is also a thing, but yeah, more than likely you just want to adjust everything. Also, with the tension band, is the thing on both sides? Like, is it in the slots for both sides? And is it at, a good enough tension to pull in the yarn? Because you don't want it too hard of a tension. But you don't want it too light, or else it won't work either. Come on. Also, unrelated, but I've been thinking about getting into Castlevania. I sadly do not have Netflix, so I might be able to scrounge around and find it somewhere. Through, Slight and Nefarious means. It kinks up the... Yeah, I think you might not have enough tension in there. So you might want to up the tension on your wheel. That, or you're putting too much twist on the yarn, but yeah, I think you might want to up the tension a little bit. Or is it? Yeah, that too. If it's not holding firm, that's also gonna make it... I've been watching... Yeah, I had it when I had Netflix, because a friend of mine was sharing Netflix with me. I mean, I could get it free for a month and watch the thing. But I'm too lazy to make an account just so it will last for a month. So I'm just like, meh. But yeah, it looks fun. I've seen some of the clips of fight scenes and it's just like, ooh. It's animated really, really well in that regard. Is the 4th season the last one? Like, officially that's it for the show? I have no clue. And I think the people who made this show are, let's see, what's the other... Brain. I saw it. I swear they're gonna make another show, which, based on how well they've done with this show, hopefully that works out well. But I forget what it is, but I know they're gonna possibly start making another show. Unrelated to this one. Also, that season for the 4th... that trailer for the 4th season. There we go. There was a bit in there. It was like... Belmont was like, who the hell would do that? Like, he was absolutely aghast that someone would try to resurrect Dracula, but it's like... That's kind of the whole thing of the show, I think. If I am not mistaken. Idiots keep trying to resurrect Dracula for whatever goddamn reason. Even though it will do nothing in the way of good. And it's like, but... Yeah, okay, that is the last season. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, it looks really, really well. Shame that it's ending. I turned the tension up. Okay, that is weird. You shouldn't need to turn the tension up that high. Something is not right. Do you have enough yarn on the bobbin so it'll actually, you know, take it up? That's usually an issue. Either that, or if you have a leader, you have to make sure that leader is secure, that it'll actually take up yarn. And make sure it's not... Yes, that's exactly that. Because that's sliding, that means you're not going to get any yarn to be taken in there. Have hand winded it on. Yeah, you might need more to get it secure enough that it'll, you know, get on there. Alright, so I'm gonna pause here on this spinning here. Let me go get my Turkish spindle. Also, let me turn off the battery pack. Because I've forgotten, like, once, if not twice, to turn off the battery pack. Which, you know, that'll drain the thing. Also, oof, my back. My back! I'm definitely gonna take a break, although I've been chain mailing, so... Not exactly a shock. Alright, but yes, we have made progress and have spun. Also, let me take out this foot pedal. Because the 6 comes with a foot pedal, which I very much enjoy. But yeah, we're about midway to the bobbin. Also, you can't see me pointing at that because that is out of frame right now. But yeah, we made it halfway to the bobbin, which that is pretty good. In between the ends and snap the bobbin together. Yeah, that is also true. It's one of those things I wish I could see, then I'd be probably a little bit better help. Alright. So yeah, it's not gripping enough in order to pull the yarn in. For one reason or another. So have you checked the band on the front? I know you said you check everything, but is it the band on the front? Because sometimes it looks like it's on the line on there. Like on the bottom and on the top. It has to be in the groove of where it's spinning, or else it's gonna be useless. It could spin for all it's worth, but it's not gonna, you know, do the thing properly. We're gonna need your... Everybody get in the van. Oh my god. Although you could also throw a picture in the Discord. Because, yeah, it's definitely been way over 10 minutes. So, you could throw a picture in the help section of the Discord, and I'd probably throw it up here in stream. If that's possible for you right now. Trim. Lord. Let me draft this a little. Yeah, this is somewhat coarser stuff that I've gotten myself in here on this braid. Not braid, Batt. Also, as you can see, this is like a giant mix of stuff going on this. Which I am not sure what's what. I suspect there is some Corydale in here in this portion because it feels a little bit coarser than it's felt before. So far. There's a lot of Angelina as usual, and there will be it everywhere. Yep, a wee bit of spindle time. Also, Let me see. Wow, I was trying to reach for the mouse even though the mouse is right in front of my face. That's great. That's just great. I'm gonna adjust the camera just a smidge. I might need to pull this down just a hair. And also, let's see. What's the colors are looking like? I feel like they're accurate enough. And then let me adjust the focus just a little bit. Okay, that's starting to fuzz a little bit. That's fine. Sharpness is really high, but that should be alright. A little bit of zoom? Yeah, I could have just left that up there. Cool. Uploading. Awesome. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, that looks like it's fine down there. That's properly in its slot. Anybody in the Discord, check the help and handy tips section. I will throw the pictures here in the channel. Let me do the thing. Okay. Copy message link. Let's see if that does. What? Yes, so we can help you. Alright. Let's see. The link? Let's see. Okay, cool. I want to make sure that it's sending the actual pictures. And sometimes when it presses copy for me on the thing, it shows, you know, the channel instead of, you know, the actual pictures. Let's see. There are about 5 pictures. No, 4. I miscounted. So let me get the other 2. Copy link. And... come on. Copy link. The only other thing is I can think of. If it's spinning, it can't be the motor causing the issue. Alright, cool. That's all the photos, and let me go and check from here and see if I could spot what the problem is. Alright. So the thing looks like it's slotted properly in the pulley on the front side. So that's totally fine. Let's see. Yeah, that's threaded right there properly. Also, yeah, is the yarn like wrapped around any of the hooks? That's also a problem. That can happen. I put an elastic and a tension band so I could hook it onto the weird... Okay. Yeah, I was looking at that, I was like, If I was able to grab mine, I would show you mine. No, it's free. Okay. Yeah, then something is not holding on to it well enough to pull it in there. That's my best guess. Personally, based on the photos. But it's like, you have enough yarn on there that it should be doing that. Yeah, you have more than enough yarn that it should be fine. That's very weird. The only thing I can think of is maybe taking the bobbing out there and like squishing it down to make sure that it's fully properly closed. It looks like it is, but, you know, sometimes it looks like it's closed, but it's not. And it's annoying, because I've had that be a thing. Which is why I usually try to squish those down as hard as I can. Okay, that's probably a bit too much. Yeah, it's gonna start. That's how you know it's starting to get a little too much twist, that it starts to bunch up on itself. But I prefer a wee bit too much twist. At some point, I might put this onto the nano wheel, because I think I want to make a 3-ply out of this yarn. So this will probably get relegated to one of the nano bobbins, since I have 4. Which also, by the way, I had gotten the 1.1. Yeah, the 1.1 motor to switch, because I have the 1.0 wheel back when they were still selling it, but I just want to get the wee bit faster of a motor. Because I think I might leave the 6 at home, and then, like, if I go anywhere, I'll bring the nano, because it's a lot less space and easier to travel with. Anybody else have any suggestions? Because I am really not sure. It's one of those, I think you might have to, like, take it apart and put it back together sort of deals. I suspect. A little bit better. Come on. Is the bobbin? Yeah. That is a good question. Because if your bobbin's not moving, something's obstructing it from you moving. Come on. Need that to draft a little bit. Thank you. And yeah, I'm inclined to agree that it might be the bobbin. Yeah, they should have one. Oh, yay! Hold on. It was the bobbin. Yep. That is usually a bobbin issue. Congrats on fixing the problem. The tape. The tape was causing it to not do the thing. Okay. Yeah. I haven't used tape on mine. Okay. That makes sense. Awesome. I am glad you have your problem fixed now. Great work, team. I was worried I would lose a ton of frames today. No. Drive back from whence we came? Go over the— oh my gosh. We are not Houdini. Not with the stuff I picked up. Oh, God. You guys are the best. Alright, also, does anybody know anybody TDF, doing any TDF spinning up? I am probably gonna head off in like a couple more minutes. Just wanted to get at least a wee bit of spinning in today. There we go. KB, okay, cool. I figured there would be at least someone, but I wasn't sure who. Looks like, okay, thank you guys. And I guess that's who we're going over to see in the next few minutes. Oops. Yeah. Discord light. What, was it not showing anybody? I know Discord likes to have stuff like channels disappear sometimes, and it's weird. Also, I'd like to see how much yarn I have on here so far. Probably not a ton. I spin this when I'm not spinning my TDF stuff, and I just pressed too hard on this thing and nearly toppled everything over. That's great. But unfortunately not a death. I literally have this propped up against some stuff. Last person to- yeah. Wasn't that earlier? Yeah, like, I'd say 11 a.m.? Yeah, that was like 11 a.m. or something like that. So that's about when she tends to come on. Oh, wait. Yeah, she is the last one there, but I think KB Fibers sometimes forgets to post in the live stream for TDF, which the only reason why I didn't put that in there myself, because I had started with Chainmail. I had meant to put a link in after that, but I forgot. Oops, yeah, I knew it was gonna break, because I didn't put enough twist in there. I was like, maybe, possibly, no. But I can fix that easily, so that's not a problem. Okay, cool. That's enough twist. That wasn't keeping tight enough. There we go. This is my first time spinning a full-on Batt. I did get those little Batt strips from Freckled Fiberworks one time, but I have not spun, like, you know, a full-on Batt where I had to strip, get the strips off myself. Which is interesting, and then I just take tuffets from there to spin off of here. Because, you know, holding the whole strip would definitely make my life a whole lot more difficult. Alright, and Do-do-do-do-do. Also, my neck is starting to complain a little bit, so probably next 3 minutes I am likely gonna head off to give my neck a break. But between this and the chainmail that I've been doing like since this morning, I am not surprised my neck is like a little bit cranky because I tend to hunch over my stuff, and that does not please my neck at all. Which is also another reason why I don't do chainmail as terribly much. A what now? I have no clue what that is. Clearly. Do 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 do. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if I had enough to get the half hitch knot around here, but I do apparently. You putting a rest to hold your fiber. Ah! Kind of like a, okay. I figured it was something that went around your wrist, but I had not heard the particular term. But that sounds interesting, and hopefully very helpful. I'll probably make sure I Google. Well, actually, let me just Google that right now, because I am sitting in front of my laptop. So, let's see. Wrist. Distaff. Oof. Ah. Okay. I will definitely be checking this out later. You could draw. Yeah, literally, they were just showing the thing with the drawstring bag. You think that would help? Oh, big ol' steps to rock. Yeah, I've seen those in the, like, 1800s. Some paintings that you would see of that sort of stuff. Well, to the MCs. Alright, what is it? Yep, about... Yeah, we've hit 3 hours and 20 minutes, yeah. Let me do this little bit. Decided to not... No! Are you sure it's... It could be the adhesive from the tape, maybe. You said there was, like, too much tape, and that could be causing your issue, too. Also a picture with a wrist staff. Nice! I'm gonna do this and then, go on to KB Fiber's page. And then, we got their host or... Nah, I'll just host. I was like, we could raid. I'm like, no. I'm too lazy to raid right now. If I'm gonna be real. I'm just like, no. I just wanna, lurk in the background, which I tend to do that pretty much all the time when I raid, I feel like. In the most cases, unless I, like, really, really know the streamer and that I just chat over a little bit. But either way, I tend to just go lurk in the background. And then watch the thing and then do other stuff. Alright, let's see. So, let's open this and mute the tab so I do not get screamed at by an ad. See? See? Alright. Also. I think it's starting to get a little cloudy outside, meaning it's probably going to be raining in like the next hour or so. I know it's just gotten a little bit dim over here, which means there is definitely some cloud obstruction going on here and there. I literally said I would stop spinning, but I'm just waiting for a sock wizard to come back with the pictures. There we go. And let a little twist come through there, so that stops being an issue. And let's draft a little bit of that. And let's introduce a little bit of twist. There we go. And uh-oh. Yeah. I felt that. I was like, no, that's not gonna go well. Let's pinch this bit of fiber back together and get it to link up with itself. There we go. Oops. Which, as you can see, this is about pretty much normally what I spin, which... Is this 40 or is this thinner than 40? No, this is probably about 40. Which, yeah, you can see that. Oops, how about you stay in the slot? This is 40 wraps per inch, which... If you chain ply or, you know... What's its face? Do actual 3-ply, this is about, like, say... fingering or light fingering yarn if you twist it on itself. Like so. There you go. Also, I feel like the July 4th weekend has made it seem like this is not, you know, the start of the week. Like, it has thrown me off. Like, quite a bit. Video. Awesome. I think you should be able to post the video. But I will check it out later, or if you could post it in Discord, that would work too. Although if anybody else wants to see it, definitely feel free to, like, throw it out here. I don't think the bot will yell at you for that. Yeah, sometimes it can be finicky. Oops. Sorry, I swear to God. No, more like... I swore I made her a Not her. They are regular. But I also post in Discord. Okay. Awesome. But not everybody here is in Discord. So let me make you a regular. There we go. Because I know you're cool and will not do stupid things, so that's the thing. Alright, and there is the link to the YouTube for anybody who would like it. But yeah, Batt shouldn't bug you any further about links and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop here, although let me put this on my spindle. There we go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. We got a bit of flute spinning and a wee bit of chainmail, which anybody like to see the bit of chainmail. This. It's eventually gonna be a dice bag, but I'm doing it like as a strip and then seam it up the sides with rings and then add the bottom to it. So that's what I was working on in the first hour. But just know these aren't tiny. Chainmail rings get a lot tinier. I will tell you that right now. These are not tiny. And then we also got TDF spinning done. So I'd say today was certainly progressive. There we go. So Betty, thank you for the resub. There were a couple of follows. Let me go check the thing. Bubbles and Meatcrafts, thank you for the follow. Ceradon, thank you for the host. Archina Void, which I hope I'm saying that correctly. Thank you for your follow as well. I will be active again tomorrow. That is the plan. I have stuff to do before then, but I'm hoping with the slight change in stream time, it should hopefully allow for me to be on time regardless, I hope. Unless, you know, I hit traffic on the way back. But it's gonna be a small thing. But yeah, probably more flute spinning and maybe a bit more chainmail. We'll see. But you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday and or Wednesday, depending on where you are in the world. Stay cool in this stupid weird weather and stay safe and see you guys soon. Bye.